Fuck shit, fuck shit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soapbox Game Mechanics, the fastest game jam in town. Today, with zero prep, we are going to design and play test a tabletop game right here, right now, in front of your beautiful little faces, based off prompts that you've submitted or not. And if you want to submit prompts for the next episode, which you do, I can tell, hey, we've known each other for a while now, me and you. And I think I've really gotten to understand you as a person. And I think what would really make you feel good as a person in your heart is subscribing to us on Patreon. And you can just check out that link. It's Patreon/all my friends are stories. There's a link in the chat probably. And you just go there, you subscribe. Don't use an app. The apps are scams. You just go there, you subscribe. And then what's that? You get to name the next game and find joy in your life. And you'll actually grow 3 inches. It's true, guaranteed. My name is Anne. I'm a tabletop role-playing game creator, GM, actual play producer, and 3/3 of a game designer now. But I've never been good at math. I don't know what that means. And I'm going to be your spark on this ramshackle journey. Right now, I'm going to hand it over to my co-host and the other brain cell, Graham.
Hello, I am Graham Gens. I use he and they pronouns. I am the wrench to Anne's spark. They are my Mark Frost to my David Lynch, and here we are to enjoy a run through a making of sausage here live, public with everybody else. We are going to get some titles. Brendan has never heard them before. We're gonna ideate, we're gonna design, then we're gonna take a break and play the game, and then we're gonna give feedback. And then in 2 weeks' time, it'll be out in the world, completely done. We're here to demystify the process of game design, of making games and collaboration. It is important to us here, which is why if you go to Patreon/all my friends are stories, you can submit titles the next time. You can throw a wrench into the wrench. And also, you get all the games for free, or you can just go buy the games. But if you're a Patreon, you can get all the games for free. So, with that in mind, I am now going to introduce our very special guest for tonight. Our guest uses he, him pronouns. It is a publisher and game designer, best known for the tabletop RPGs Bulldogs, Mortal Coil, and How We Came to Live Here. He's an avid gamer and the owner of the game publishing imprint Galileo Games. He is one of the co-founders of the game fulfillment service Indie Press Revolution. He lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Please welcome Brendan Taylor. Thank you for being here, Brendan.
Happy to be here. Yeah, the other thing that I want to plug is my newest game, Teenage Ninja Fighting School, shown in an anime game that will be coming out next year.
Yeah, I really did resist the urge to talk about how you were a big Naruto head in the bio. Just like slip it in. You
Brennan
haven't brought
Taylor,
your headband.
colossal nerd.
You haven't brought your headband to the stream.
I didn't bring my headband to the stream.
Unfortunate. But yeah, very excited. Very excited that of all of the Naruto heads here in the stream right now in the chat. Oh my God, they're going crazy. There's F's for Naruto, S for for Sasuke. That's all I know about Naruto. Yeah, so we're gonna get some titles, and Anne's gonna toss them at you, and I want each one to kind of just sink in, let it pass over you, and we're gonna free associate. What does it make you think about? What might it be? Where are the words? Brenda's never heard these before. We've loaded them up, which from you, our wonderful Patreons at Patreon/all my friends are stories.
Is that enough?
Are you ready?
They got it.
I think I'm gonna say it a few more times.
Okay, there's time.
Are you ready for your titles, Brennan?
I am ready.
All right, and take it away.
Okay, quick note to God. My doodles aren't showing up on the stream. Just a heads up. If God has a moment to think about that. That's not his plug, though. Quick note to God, actually, banger name for a game. Add it to the list, but not this one. Not this list.
I thought you were saying that God was a banger name, and I'm like, well done, God. Good name.
Okay, your first title that you can consider is dreamy wizard and sneaky lizards.
Nice.
Okay,
I like
that's
this
thinking.
one. Yeah.
Okay, second title, Killing Chrome.
Okay.
Third title, Dead Air Makes My Skin Itch.
Was that submitted by a streamer?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So from the top, we got Dreamy Wizard and Sneaky Lizards. Where does your head go? Just drift through. Think out loud for us, Brennan.
I mean, I'm immediately thinking of dreamy wizards and them living in towers where sneaky lizards are trying to steal the tomes that they possess.
Great.
That's so fun. We haven't had like a real little guy moment yet.
Yeah. That's definitely what I'm thinking of there. What was the second one?
Our next one is Killing Chrome.
Killing Chrome gives me a real cyberpunk feel for sure.
Totally.
I think maybe people who are not cybered up trying to eliminate cybered up people.
Okay, so the ins and the out crowd kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like they're the Chrome, and so for some reason we're hunting them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then finally, last but not least, submitted by a streamer. In fact, my favorite streamer, the only streamer, Dead Air Makes My Skin Crawl.
This is definitely a horror title. So, yeah.
Shit. It is a horror title.
Itch. Yes, it's definitely a horror title. I'm thinking something about this gives me like the Silent Hill vibes. Dead air creeping in, making your skin itch. Yeah.
See, that's what I thought too, because I think the term dead air, obviously we say this in like, we're live, no dead air in radio and
radio,
TV,
largely
whatever.
radio, because it's audio only.
Right.
But like dead air sounds very like, it's a very like hardcore way of describing something quite mundane, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I love the Silent Hill kind of idea, because so much of the appeal of Silent Hill is this like liminal space and unknownness, and it does have, it's funny that I name dropped David Lynch, the Lynchian sort of like love of how unnerving industrial machinery and buildings and things are. And so Dead Air again like has that kind of like odd feel, like you're going for this liminal space thing that I like a lot.
Yeah. And the air is literally dead in spaces that have nothing living in them. So
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Let's go backwards up through them with Anne. I know as a fellow spooky, the fact that Brennan was like, let's make a horror game, clearly said something to you. And
I'm a nasty little freak.
We love it.
But I also love a little guy. So that's the thing. Okay, so which one am I supposed to be commenting on?
Dead Air.
Okay, so the first thing that came to my mind is like, I feel like this is a game that exists where it's like, keep talking and nobody dies or whatever, or something like that.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think something like in that way. And there's also, I'm thinking of like Void, the radio game. Like there's actually like a radio game. And then
Void 1680, I think.
Void number. I have dyscalculia.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all German to me. And so I'm like, there could be something there. I also like the idea that the air is literally dead, or like contains death in some way. I just think that's really fun.
Yeah, miasma and the literalization.
Love a miasma.
Love a miasma. Brennan talked about like a dead air being like a void of something, a void of life, which is all very interesting. Where do you go with Killing Chrome? Where does your head go?
Okay. My huge disdain for Google Chrome as a browser.
That's
One.
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Two,
right.
Cars. Cars in the hubcaps, spinning fast. We're drag racing to the death. For pink slips and blood.
I can see why you use a standing desk now. It's It's for all the screenshot poses that we need to do later.
Mhm.
Yeah, for me, killing Chrome, like the very first thought I have is like it's Mad Max. It's
Mm-hmm.
Death Race 2000. Uh, do we need another Mad Max game in the world?
I've
I'm
never
sure.
played one, so therefore it
I'm
doesn't
sure with
exist.
the minds we have here, we could really do something interesting with it. I do, however, think that all three of us are feeling the same thing right now, which is the strongest feeling from our very first title. Is why I'm circling around and I'm trying to give all the other titles a chance to breathe. Dreamy Wizard, is it just the one wizard? Dreamy Wizard and Sneaky Lizards.
Lizards.
I think it spoke to Brennan immediately
It
and
did.
wants a little guy. So we had a pitch about dreamy wizards and little lizards trying to steal their tomes. With the title alone, Anne, where does dreamy wizard, dreamy
It's
wizard,
another
and
dating
sneaky
sim.
lizards? It's another dating sim. They can't all be dating sims.
Listen, chat, never tell you that any game can be a dating sim.
That's
Any
right.
game can be a dating sim if you let me in the design room, okay? So
It's just a footnote.
so
We all know it can be a dating sim, right?
it's like Dream Daddy,
Right.
where all the wizards are trying to smooch, but the sneaky lizards keep stealing their tomes, and that's how they talk to each other and their love letters.
I definitely think. Why are they dreamy? For Brendan, was your original idea of the dreaminess? Is it that they're like sleepy? And that's
For
why
me,
the lizards are like, they're asleep. Now's the time to go steal their tomes.
I don't know. I was thinking dreamy more like high. So, high on
Yeah,
magic.
yeah.
Oh, so you were thinking dreamy like that. I was thinking dreamy like hot.
Sure.
I thought
Well, we could go
they're-
either way. Yeah.
I
What
think
about
there is a
both?
certain
What
like
about both? Yeah.
I feel like we go down, right? Like they're hot wizards that are they got their heads in their clouds, right? They're very spacey. And then maybe they've fallen asleep from all the fumes. And that's why I love it inside an incident, right? I love like a 3-sentence, the time is now, this is what we're doing. The lizards are trying to sneak in because the wizards are asleep, right? It's don't wake daddy. It's don't wake dream wizard daddy.
That's really
But you're
powerful.
lizards. And also it makes me think if we're playing the lizards, that's also the question. Like, what are we doing in this game? Are we the lizards? Are we something else? People love that mouse ritter stuff where little things are huge. So if the setting is Wizard Tower and you're a sneaky lizard, there's just a huge world of very, very big wizard things to kind of mess with and kind of have.
Yeah. I like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this is the game?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's call it.
Yeah. Let's call it. Yeah, because that one definitely did speak to me the most of all.
I thought so.
Titles. Yeah.
And that's what we got to do. This is all about the path of least resistance, right?
Right.
It may be possible that, and then as a Patreon, you'll find all the moments like this. Anne asked Brendan where he stood on Furbies. And from your stunned expression, I figured we weren't going to use that title. So it's all about leaning into it, not away, right?
Right.
So we're in a wizard tower. We're lizards. We're in this comfortable zone in which we're all here, right? Like, I feel like Brennan, we can talk about wizards. I feel like Anne, you could really talk about what it means to be a little guy.
A little guy.
The frenetic, feral energy of a sneaky lizard, right?
That's very good. Okay. There. That's my beautiful art. So I have the sexy, sleepy, and a kind of high.
Kind of high.
Yeah, kind of high.
Yeah. All the things of what dreamy can be. It's giving me a very like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, right?
I agree.
The dreamy hot wizard, and so we're like sneaking into Howl's Moving Castle essentially to go steal something. Is it a tome? I take it to the table. What are possible things? Is that like you come up with a mission? Is it like, oh, we gotta go in and switch his pants? Like, is there a space to like define what the sneaky lizards are trying to do? What are we again? Just thinking out
I,
loud.
I always like player agency, so
Hmm.
maybe the sneaky lizard's mission is determined by the players at the table
Hmm.
at the beginning.
What to really maximize feral little guy, and what should be the focus or framing or feel of the sneaky lizards?
Okay, so I do like the idea that there's like a lizard customization. Um,
Yeah, write that down.
I agree with
okay,
that. I agree with that.
okay, I like not all lizards are the same. Some of them got a big sticky tongue. Some of them
Right.
got extra sticky little feet. Some of them change colors. Okay, I don't know much about lizards, and some of those things I described might not be lizards. That might be a frog, but I think frogs are lizards.
No, I
So,
think you're on the right track here, though. These
okay.
things all exist. Yes.
And
Okay.
I like the idea that maybe we give them like a list of potential things they could steal, but what that thing does and why they're stealing it is part of like the kind of character creation thing. So like, are they taking a tome, an orb, a potion, a crystal, like, wizard bullshit? But like, why do they need an orb? What a lizard's gonna do with an orb? Who are they scrying on?
I
That's
like
interesting.
I like the idea of there being an action portion of the kind of the front loading. We're stealing something, or we're saving something, or we're breaking something, right?
Mhm.
Um, and then there could be like maybe a couple more sort of action verbs that are part of it, so that to answer what you were just talking about, like why are we doing it, or the issue that's there. We do need to be sneaky lizards, right? But what else
Yeah.
can we do other than steal? I'm curious about what else um, we could be
What else
doing
is
as
there?
sneaky lizards.
I think, yeah, breaking things is
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's another
definitely an
one of
option.
my um,
Okay. So I'm writing here, wizard bullshit is be hot, do drugs,
right.
ponder orb,
Ponder
right?
orb.
It's pretty good as the sort of wizard version of like be gay, do crime.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
what 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 was it? What were the three?
Be hot, do
You got it.
drugs, ponder orb.
That's really
Okay.
fucking good, Anne. You're bringing
Thanks.
the
No
A
problem.
game. I think chat F's in chat that Anne is now a full-fledged game designer, because Anne is able to come up with shit like that. Okay, that's all
Right.
you need. Once you're there, like, we're all just gonna fill a bunch of bullshit. In the end, we're just gonna be like, yeah, roll a die to be a lizard or whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that we have that, that's it. That's on the cover. That's there, and people are like, yes, that resonates with me. I get to then make this my own. So
Okay.
three
And then
thirds. That's a full designer. Oh, the big reveal. It's the gender reveal party that you're now a
the gender
game
reveal.
designer. You did it,
Oh my
and
god. Are you assigning my gender as game designer?
yes, I am.
Ass- Assigned a gab, assigned game,
Yes, we
egg dab.
the color exploded, and it was, I'm assuming, green.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah. Okay. So what? Okay, lizard bullshit though. So we have wizard bullshit is be hot, do drugs, ponder orb.
Right.
Lizard bullshit is steal,
Take
sabotage.
something,
Yeah.
leave something,
Oh,
uh,
oh,
break
oh.
something.
Oh, this is good. Oh, this is very good. Like, how do we how do we make the lizard equivalent of take a penny, leave a penny?
Right.
Yes.
It's
What if
so
the
good,
lizard?
Brennan. Like steal, and of course we got to plant something. Genius. So then, what is the second thing? All right. So break. Let's just like rapid fire. Like, what else things can you do?
Okay. Okay. Hear me out. What if in the lizard world there's like this sense of balance, like the take a penny, leave a penny thing. So that's why they're both taking and they're leaving and stealing. And so what if they have
Wizard
to
honor.
both
Yeah.
break something and improve
And
something?
Right.
fix something. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have break, trap, lie, repair. F's in chat. What do you got for verbs, chat? play?
Are lizards gremlins? No, gremlins are legally distinct and live in airplanes. A lizard could never pilot an aircraft. Get it together.
A frog can though. That's
A
that's why
frog
Anne's
could.
that's why Anne's getting confused. It's the
Yeah.
frog lizard divide, which again can be lore. Maybe this is the game where we just pour the lore in, and we're like, no, you can't make up your own lore. This is how lizards and wizards work at last.
Finally, we really start railroading in in a soapbox game. It's what we've been missing. Tell you.
Lie,
Okay,
break, repair.
okay, and I want to put this out to y'all. And Graham, you can tell me to settle down. You're the only one. Chat, you shut your mouth. um, which is so most of the games we've done have been like very like collaborative story stuff. Can I have points?
Yeah,
Can
I
I
mean,
get points for breaking shit?
I think that's totally fair.
Hmm.
Um,
I yearn for points.
what do we do with those points? Is it
Win.
just ye with the most points wins? You get a point for, let's say, every time you break, steal, lie, trap, whatever is a point. Why do you want points? So that you can hoard the points? Is it this kind of like I see my lizard points going up? Or is it in fiction where we're like a lizard coming of age ritual where like nah, we have to audit your lizard points or else you won't become a full sneaky lizard.
It's like a lizard rumspringer
Yeah.
where they have
Yes.
I think this
Yeah,
has
this
to
is
be
this is a
more
coming of
heavy.
age ceremony. Yeah, I can see this.
I'm
Yeah.
imagining the finished PDF is like 90%, 98% lore, and then like 2 mechanics at the end. I've read books like that. I've read RP texts that are like that.
I think
Yeah.
that the lizards are here to prove themselves. Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that they're going into do all of these activities, and you need to get maybe not necessarily points, but at least check off the list of things you're supposed to do.
What do you think, Anne? Do you like the points? Is points and list interchangeable, or does it need to be like
I actually kind of
um
like Brennan's take better. I like it's like a scavenger hunt kind of thing.
right,
Yes.
exactly. Something old, something new, like
Yes.
something lizard,
Okay.
something wizard.
Maybe there are points, as in everybody gets scored on who did the best of each task.
Yeah. Now we're getting into the stuff that I'm curious about. So this is feeling to me something like um a part honey heist and part like everyone is John. And my favorite thing about the game Everyone is John is it's semi-competitive and you all have varying degrees of secret objectives and you get points based on how complicated it is. So level 1 might be get wet and level 2 is like kiss somebody on a tall building and 3 is like skydive out of a moving train over Russia. And so you're all one person. Is this interesting? Do we want is there space for secret objectives or it to be semi-competitive? Like what are your thoughts about kind of framing it in this way?
Yeah, I think it could be. I think I like the semi-competitive part actually, because everybody's trying to achieve the same things, but you're trying to achieve it in a most creative or better way than other people.
Mm-hmm.
So each lizard is trying to outmaneuver the others by stealing the most impressive thing or fixing the most impressive damage thing.
How is this hitting for you and where is this taking your racing little guy brain?
Okay, so this one time I was playing a version of Everyone is John, but it was 3 elves in a trench coat pretending to be Santa, okay?
Great.
With my
Nice.
friends, and they had the secret objectives. And one of the most serendipitous moments I've ever had in a fully improvised role-playing game was someone's secret objective was to learn contact juggling. And then they crash landed their sleigh and they ended up at like a festival. And I literally described what was happening at the festival and I described someone contact juggling. And we had not coordinated this. And we were like, he lost his goddamn mind. He's like, everyone, I can't believe this is happening. how did you know? And I'm like, I don't know. I just thought, like, what do hippies do at festivals? So what I'm saying is that's the I really enjoy those kinds of like it's a secret and it's competitive where you're like trying to meet a secret objective. So is that
I
an
like that. Yeah.
answer?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
God.
sound of our broken rotary clock in Santa's workshop.
Even a
It's gonna
broken
be like the
clock
sexy
is right
wizard in
twice
the
a day.
tower.
The dreamy wizard, our very own Howl. No, it is an answer because I accept all RPG anecdotes as answers.
Yes.
Yes, I completely agree. As my favorite moments in RP tend to be the serendipitous ones in which they couldn't possibly see that. I think my thoughts about the competitive stuff is that in Everyone is John, you have a bidding mechanic, a very, very simple bidding mechanic. And essentially you're fighting for spotlight, which I have mixed thoughts about. I think that going into that's good, but I just prefer the experiences at the table where you're most excited that everyone's doing it. And I think that it kind of
Mhm.
like boxes out certain personalities.
Yep.
So if I can offer that there are secret objectives, but they're not exclusive. Like you're not trying to beat your other players, but you just can't tell people what they are.
Right.
Uh,
Okay. Hmm.
so the goal is to like do it ultimately, but you have to be like negotiating sort of or helping each other. The moment that you described, Anne, I love because like their goal was contact juggling and you just came up with it. And so it's sort of you were like giving them points, but for the moment that you came home with, this emotional connection was again this serendipity of it, which I think is way more powerful than you fell into my trap you didn't even know and I got 3 points. Is way less
No.
satisfying than, oh my god, why did you drop contact juggling? That's hilarious. Um, does that make sense?
It
Yeah.
does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, do you think wizards contact juggle? I just
Hot
think we
ones
got
do.
orbs. Yeah, okay.
Hot dreamy ones who are fucked up
Yeah.
love kind of especially they got an orb and they have
That's
an
what I'm
orb.
saying. That's
They have
what
an
I'm saying.
orb.
Do you think do they orb?
That's-
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
So,
god.
okay, we have
Okay.
so as a lizard, I think what we do is like, do we use like the honey heist model of like there are certain traits that you can roll for or choose from, like sticky, color
Sticky.
changing,
Yeah.
things like that. Or like I think goat crashers might be a better one where it's like I can climb on stuff, you
I
know?
think everybody has their own special ability, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um so do we want to make a list or do we want to let people make it up?
I feel like for what I'm feeling or what this game is communicating is again, yeah, like goat crashers or honey heist is that like you want to pick up and play. You want to have character creation in 30 seconds, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the idea that like here are your lizard things and then people get to go with them. I mean, there's a lot of a benefit to that.
Hmm.
Um
Okay.
because my sticky tongue is going to be different from Brennan's sticky tongue. And I think that's
Yeah.
okay.
I think it. Yeah. Uh, you thinking like a chart or a table of things, or just people making them up on the fly?
I were you gonna say something, man?
No.
Are you sure? That's your I'm gonna say something face. I've seen
I
it
want
many
a
times.
chart. But
A
I also
chart? What do you mean a
well,
chart? Like
like a
Like a
like a
table.
matrix?
No, I would love a fucking Matrix. Oh, if we could just have a game that's pure spreadsheet. Although I kind of got that last month, so
This is true.
I got a spreadsheet game already.
Yeah.
But
I love a D6 and then I or make it up. Like, 6 lizard traits and at the bottom says or make it up.
or do
Um
whatever.
Yeah.
Lizards don't follow laws.
like again,
They
it's an
don't. Not
illustration,
sneaky
right?
ones.
So like if the player is there being like, oh, my friends want to play this fucking lizard game, and we know it's goofy, and everyone's like, I have a tongue, I have sticky feet, I breathe fire, and this one's like, I have a gun. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine to me.
I love it.
It seems fine to me, right? Like,
That's great. I hope that one. Okay. Oh, I can't draw a lizard. I tried. Is this a lizard? Okay.
okay,
So
so
okay,
it seems
what
pretty
do
clear that we
lizards do?
have, shit that a lizard can do. You have a special ability. What else would be satisfying in the points area in which you're kind of leaning into, Anne, or then other things that would like be fun for a game of this weight, Brennan?
Anne, do you want to go first, or
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna
no?
well,
Okay.
I was gonna
More
say
charts.
more charts. Well, I like the idea that there are shared objectives that the whole crew is
Mhm.
trying to do as like like a win condition or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the
And
things
then
that
they have
breaks
their secret personal
it's
objectives.
secret. Each one's got a
Yeah.
secret second agenda.
I would love it if they were like generative in some way, but I also am you love the idea that like you can't tell anybody what they are, right? It's like a secret, so that the moment that somebody else says contact Jelly, or like you can't initiate it directly. In these games, it's like, oh, I see a contact juggler, and now I'm contact juggling, and I've done it. Like this, like small caveat that like you can't initiate it, or you have to like do it indirectly.
Yeah,
But
because
still,
it
it's
is boring to solve your own problem.
exactly.
So, yeah.
And I want to throw this out here because I like the idea that like everyone writes their own and then like gives it to somebody, but then like you'll then have knowledge of at least one. We could always do another D6 of possible objectives, but I feel like the strength of the kind of madcapery is more better.
More better.
More better.
More better. I like the idea of everyone writing, like everyone writes 2 goals and they put it in a hat
Right.
and then you swap it, because then you don't know you know that someone is probably gonna have one of the goals you wrote down, but you don't
Is
know
that
which and you don't know who.
is that okay? Is that feel good if we like because that
You're essentially giving goals for other people, is what
right.
I'm saying. Yeah.
But so like Anne's like, I don't know math, and just get a great math problem, which is everybody does 2, and you throw them in, and then everyone still gets 1, which I think is good because then you don't know where it comes from, and you're like, I need 3 gumdrops in a row.
And statistically, neither of yours could be selected.
Yeah.
So you don't actually even know. It's real
Right.
Schrodinger's
So you
lizard
might
goals here.
right. You might be putting stuff out into the game that will not end up getting picked up on because nobody picked up the goal.
Right.
I don't think that's a problem.
No, I think that's good. Okay. My next question. So there's 3 of us. Okay, hypothetically, there's 3 of us. We have 6. So 3 are getting used. 3 are not getting used. Is there something that we could do with the other 3? Like, could they get revealed at a certain point or being used in some other way as part of the mission, or like another lizard shows up? And go.
What if the other 3 go to the wizard?
Yeah, they're great.
Nice.
So how do we use that? The wizard is the GM?
I think is the wizard the GM? That's a good question. I think if we have the wizard as a separate character, those goals are essentially what happens to end the expedition into the wizard's moving castle or tower or whatever. Like once the wizard achieves those, the lizards have to flee.
Once the lizard oh no, like so I'm trying to like fit
it's like a
in
timer
fiction.
almost.
Yeah, I love that, and also like any opportunity I have to make it GM-less in some way, I want to be able to do. I don't necessarily think we need
I think maybe we'll figure out what the mechanic is, but they're like a timer. So when they get flipped and the wizard does it, that move, the advance is, that the lizards know they have less time.
I also go Anne.
No, sorry, I'm doing that thing where you guys explain something and you agree on it and it's really smart, and then I catch up like a full 30
Right.
seconds later.
Oh,
Right.
And I'm like,
sorry.
that's brilliant because you have a 4 p.m., but you're still moving story and it's something that people get to see explored. But it's like suddenly 3 gumdrops appear in a line or
Right.
whatever, which was a goal. And I'm like, that's so fun. It's like a GM, but it's you.
Exactly, and you've like preloaded the ideas. I also this is a very small footnote because I think this is really coming together in a really exciting way. So you're coming up with these objectives, and they're going to be kind of kooky lizard based, right? And so trying to think about getting my head around the fiction of how is the wizard doing it, I think fits into the dreaminess. Like you're like, oh, we need to do these little guy things. And so the fact that like this other weird shit is like magical and dreamy and sort of odd, like, oh, the 3 gumdrops in a row, like now it's this like kind of eldritch weirdness because if we frame it as lizards doing it, it's like cute and quirky. But if it's something that's happening with the wizard, it's like much more unexplainable and odd and intense. Like I
Yeah,
kind of like what this is able to offer because he's a dreamy wizard.
right.
And what you said earlier about scale too,
Yeah.
of like if the wizard does it, it's probably gargantuan to you, which
Yeah.
is 3 gargantuan scumdrops, way freakier.
Yeah, and the 3 again. I mean, I'm a sucker for like uh, um, 3s and 5s and kind of the non-parallel sort of uses of that. And also, I think that without saying it, like these things keep happening, and we intuitively, as players and as the lizards know, it's a little bit foreboding. So, like, oh God, what's the next thing? And oh, it's building to something. What could it be? Like to me, it already implies some kind of like weird wizard ritual that like we don't want any part of because we're just sneaky lizards. But again, I don't think we have to say that. I think the players will then like, oh my God, this is why he wanted the 3 gumdrops. They'll come up with that themselves. I think is very
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
Maybe in the little Brindlewood moment of like we as a group have to come up with why he's doing these things. You know what I mean?
Potentially, I also think that that's like emergent. I think that that's happening.
They'll
If
just
we
be like,
say the wizard keeps doing this shit, I think your brain is going to naturally like start creating
Figure
these
out
characters.
some pattern. Exactly.
This is really good. I want to circle back around to okay. So far in lizard creation, in sneaky lizard creation, you have an aspect and a goal, and we throw them in a bowl and we toss them out and whatnot. Is there anything else we want to help define the initial lizard? A color, a hat,
Yeah.
felony.
a felony.
Felony, yes.
It's a really fucking good idea. Especially
These are felonious lizards, yes.
the felonious lizards. Oh my God. There's always a point. I mean, we've only been doing like 3 of these episodes or so, Brennan. But there's a point in which the game design occurs, where it's like, oh man, we know exactly what this game's title should be.
Right.
And so felonious lizards is so good. We'll have to
Felony.
get that into the text somehow. Yeah, for me, the idea of the felony is very funny because then we don't have to come up with real ones, and again, they can be lizard based. So like I stole a very large wheel of cheese, and I went to jail for 20 lizard years. It's the contrast. It's the like the darkness of reality, but it's it was a lizard. That's cute.
Like I love the idea that like maybe there is another D6 roll table for the felony, but you have to explain like what is that in lizard land? Like,
Yeah.
oh, what
Right.
is lizard
Yes.
larceny? Like I think everyone is like, I got lizard larceny, I got lizard embezzlement, I got
That's so funny, Anne. You're such a good game designer.
Yes.
Like all 6 felonies, like or say lizard ... and then you have it. You have to say it in like, and again to have players being like, no, I'm in for lizard murder. Like, oh fuck,
Sorry. I'm in for
lizard
lizard
manslaughter,
slaughter.
lizard slaughter,
Lizard
Lizard
slaughter.
lizard slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm feeling, again, 3s all the way down is kind of always my instinct. As part of character creation, you have your lizard power, your lizard thing. I
What
like.
if it be frog? Sorry.
Yeah, of course one could
Lizard
be a
power is
frog.
frog.
Yeah, you're a frog. Obviously, that makes sense.
I think a frog disguised as a lizard.
I think just a frog. I think that we just established that they're just like, he's a lizard. I'm a
Okay.
frog. He's a lizard.
He's a lizard. We're all lizards here. Hey, kids, gather round. It's lizard time. That guy, he's a frog. That one, I think, is a slug. But you know what? When we're friends, we're all lizards.
So yeah, I like in games coming up with naming conventions for things that aren't usual or at least well traveled in terms of RPG. So ability aspect, things like that really get used a lot. So what do we call the lizard ability thing?
Okay, like the stat they get, like
Yeah.
sticky,
The D6 table.
sticky fingers, because they sticky.
Well, with sticky fingers, yeah. I mean, that'll be one of the things. That's filling out the thing. You have your lizard thing. You pick your color and your
Okay.
felony. Your lizard felony.
Yeah.
Let me learn.
Seems
about
like a pretty
lizards
good
real quick.
character creation to me. And
It
then, of
does.
course, the mix around in the hat objectives.
Yeah.
Does that sound good for?
It does sound good. Yeah.
Yeah. I like this a lot. Cool. Okay.
Hold on. A lizard ability. There's one called reflex bleeding.
Yeah. Have
Damn.
you heard? Yeah, I know about this one.
Are you
It's,
talking about
Designers,
horny toads?
You have
Like
been
horny
reflex
toads where they-
bleeding for 30 minutes.
We've been bleeding for 30 minutes. Yeah, horny toads will spit blood out of their eyes to ward off
Yes.
predators.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Brennan knows that too?
I do. I used to catch them when I was a kid because I lived in Arizona.
That's
And
cool.
they actually do that.
My
It's
my
really
dad is
gross.
a zoo vet, and so at the bottom of my CV for years, I've put encyclopedic knowledge of animals, basically
Right.
hoping that whoever's interviewing me would be like, "Yeah, he's a human being. Like, you're not just like a bunch of words." So yes, horny toads spit blood out of their eyes, which clearly is going on the list. It's clearly one of your lizard things, and we've lost Anne. I'm going to be screen
Down the
capping that
internet
look of
rabbit
horror.
hole. Yes.
We just go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia really is propping up this show more than our Patreon. By the way, do you want to prop up us as much as Wikipedia? Go to Patreon/allmyfriendsrestories.
I think people should always pay me money to read about lizards bleeding from their eyes.
Squirting blood specifically. They like
Yeah. Also, the tail yeeting. They jettison the tail.
Yeah, of course.
Classic. Camouflage, venom, sticky tongue. We got this.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
this
like,
is- this shit writes
and then
itself.
frog. 6 is just a frog. You're just a
Frog.
You're just a frog. At the top, we were talking about like what the mission is, what the ideas were, and I was kind of front-loading a bunch of verbs. So I want to circle back on that and think about, okay, so we've generated our lizards. We're in Howl's Moving Castle essentially. Is it what's our big objective? Do we have it set and vague? Is that also generative? What feels
What I was
exciting?
thinking is that we were talking about the various activities.
Right.
Remember? Yes. I think that's like a checklist of things that you need to do in the castle.
Great.
And I think I like the idea of it's a coming of age thing, or
Mhm.
it's like, because if this is essentially a haunted house story, right? Like it's like kids daring each other to go into the haunted house to do the
Mhm.
things.
In this
Oh.
case, it's a wizard's house, but
Yeah.
It's really good.
Because there'll be
are
weird
you
and creepy stuff in there. I agree with you.
Are you suggesting, Anne, that it's not the Rumspringa, which is like culturally mandated? It's more casual. It's the equivalent of trying to go into the witch's house.
It's a
Yeah.
dare,
It's
right?
your
It's a
delinquent. It's a
dare.
dare. It's a lizard
Yeah.
dare.
Yeah, you're all delinquents. You've all got felonies, lizard felonies.
This
You're
is
like, hey,
very, yeah. It's night in the woods. We're like cute animals with felonies.
Yeah, you're sitting around at your poker game, and someone says, "I bet I could repair more things in that scary wizard's house thing you
Okay.
could."
Okay. This is gas, and
It is. I
the way you start is by one up, like daring each other.
hmm
That's how you generate the objectives, and then from there you fucking jump in.
Yeah.
That's fucking so fire.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that a lot.
that is so good. Okay, and then the unused objectives are a timeline. Um, um, yeah, I think that yes, you in the front with the frog.
Thanks. Hi. That's a lizard. Sorry.
God, man, my zoo vet father is very mad at me right now.
As a
Hello,
lizard.
I'm a lizard.
As a lizard. Here's what I think. No, Frogula, you're too big. Go back. Frogulina, however, who is a lizard. Okay, so listen, I'm new here to GM-less land. I'm scared. I'm alone. I'm unmoored. If we're GM-less and we're just a bunch of lizards, when we open the door to the first floor, how do we know what's there? Help me. I'm scared.
You can have a rotating thing. You can like somebody could be in charge of like you just need objectives and complications. Really, is like my general thought. What do you think,
Mhm.
Brennan?
Yeah, I agree. I think like knowing what's in the wizard's tower is when someone's about to take an action, somebody else narrates what the obstacles are.
Or you
You know,
could like
describes the scene.
yeah, maybe there's an opening scene where okay, so we already do the round robin of like one up daring each other to do shit, which is so awesome. But then maybe like there's an initial scene which is shared where everyone goes around and like looks at and sees the awful shit that we see, and then that's creates the objectives. Like, okay, I see a huge cat sleeping, and I see a stack of tomes, and I see what looks like a sword floating in the air.
And I think it'd be cool if we did it with like multiple senses as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Hit me with some grammar. What do you
what do you
so
see? What do you hear?
oh, so
What do
like
you
the framing.
smell?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fantastic. As as two writers, we love it. So yeah, see, smell, using your senses.
yeah,
In chat, they
Is
said
that
it's I Spy, but scary.
yeah,
Like those I Spy
yeah.
games, which is exactly what I imagine a wizard's tower looking like.
totally. Yeah, busy. We can
Very
have a
busy. Yeah.
few objective or adjectives to like help people again the scaffolding to kind of be like we're describing the room. Does this assuage your gemless scaredness if there's that moment if we frame it in a scene and we're the scared delinquent lizards and we have a scene where we go around and describe the fucked up shit we see?
Well, I like the idea that like we go around the circle and the first person says like what's something you see? The second person's like what's something you hear? What's something you smell? What's something you feel? I don't know if we're tasting things, but we know what we're
We're
lizards. We
fucking
We're
could.
lizards. Of
lizards.
course we are.
We
We're
are.
fucking lizards over
We're
here.
fucking
Hey,
lizards.
oh, I'm a lizard.
Hey, and then so I love that we do like all five senses, and then you can just go. But then we keep going, and then we could do like you said, like what's an obstacle in the room? The big sleeping cat, like or what's a threat? Like a threat, an obstacle, and a prize in the room.
I think that what I'm trying to get to is that the senses are creating those, right? So if
Oh, so I
if
smell a
the
cat.
yeah, we smell a cat, or you see a thing like, oh, that opening scene. I really am kind of basing this all in that like emotional Goonies moment. You're all clutching to each other. You move past the veil. You're in this new scary environment, and then you then are like, oh no, what's that? And so that by asking the players to then generate and place it in it, we're creating the objectives. So if Anne's like, "There's a sleeping cat," well, now I know that what I want to do because Brendan's lizard dared me to uh, uh, get a potion. I had to get a potion, and I know there's a cat there. So now I'm like, oh well, the cat is my obstacle because we've pointed all this stuff out. Yes, you. the lizard.
Well, and I'm thinking because I like the idea of like turning over the unused dares.
Yeah.
What if it's like, do we have it on a timer? Or is it every time we go to a new room?
Um,
What do you think, Brennan?
That's a good question. Okay, so unused dares, basically dares that didn't get performed in a previous room, or what do you mean by that?
Oh, because I was thinking at the beginning,
the
like because like when we were setting the goals, where everyone would shout out like two, like I bet you couldn't do this, and then we'd like all swap them up, remember? And then I guess they
so
evolved to dares. They weren't dares before.
yeah, so
Right. The dares
I'm
are
following
separate,
what
I
you're
think.
saying,
Yeah,
but real
but
quick, there's two things that we're doing. One is the
Oh,
secret objectives. That's the thing
that's
where like
the
contact
dares
goes.
are the
The
non-secret
dare
objectives.
is the public thing that we all know what we're doing that is also done in character. Is that very first scene? Yeah. I think you're a what's a chicken? I think you're a tadpole. Yeah. I'm getting cute with it. What, I think your felony's fake. You didn't go to lizard jail.
I'm a hot and lizard criminal.
Jack's squirting blood in the prison yard.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So the timeline of the unused goals are the things that get flipped over that the wizard is achieving. Different
I think
rooms. This is a side note, but my thought is it's one room.
Right.
We
I'm
clearly
thinking
need to be in one big wizard room. I
it's
don't think we
everybody
go into different
gets
rooms. It's just the
gets a
cat's over there
chance.
and this is over there. Right.
Yeah,
Like
right.
it's clearly one big wizard room.
Yeah, everybody gets a chance to do something before the unused objective gets flipped over. Right. Everybody gets a turn.
Okay. So we all get to take our action, and then the other players are GMing essentially while I'm taking my like, I'm gonna try and meet a goal slash either a known, unknown, whatever. And then after we all do that, then we have a secret wizard objective that gets revealed.
Right.
It occurs, right? It becomes true. We flip it over, and that's the thing that Anne you wrote at the beginning because you were hoping that it would be goofy for me, but now we have to narrate it that
As
the
a
wizard
semi-creepy
done it.
wizard activity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mysterious, at least.
And so it's inevitable. Is it like the idea that like after we've all done something, success or failure, we haven't even talked about how we want to do that yet. It's something kind of global and kind of unsettling that's kind of going on in the background, right?
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, I think for success and failure, what I'm thinking is everybody just has, we have what, 6 different tasks we want to do, right? Is that what we have? 6 tasks?
Oh, the
Break
checklist.
something. Yeah, the checklist.
Is that the same as the dares?
At this point,
Yes.
and absolutely great clarification, Anne.
Thanks.
Because I was thinking the same thing. I feel like maybe the dares have supplanted the checklist because again, it's generative. Again, I'm so in love with this idea of the one-upman's one-up lizard ship of like, well, you're pushing each other towards, and it like escalating.
Right. And so if we're pushing each other towards it, then I think being able to succeed at the farther you let someone push you, the harder it is to get your goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your dare.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing? What are we saying? Maybe you're trying to roll over it, depending on how many times somebody has pushed you ahead.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, we could have like a pacing thing where
so
like
it's like a push your luck almost kind of mechanic.
every time you achieve, we're losing Anne.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
right.
It's okay. This is where
I'm just
I
trying
just
to figure out how we perform our actions
Right.
in a way that introduces risk.
No, I love
so
this
yeah,
idea.
risk, failure, mechanically or numerically, and then translating that narratively. So, um, is there an element of randomness, or has it get decided? You could flip a coin. You could roll a die. You could roll
Yeah.
a bunch of dice.
Yeah.
Do what I wish it could be. It can't be this, but do what I wish it could be. I wish there was a target on the wall and we all had sticky hands and we had to throw our sticky hands at the target. And if you succeeded, then you succeeded. But I don't have a sticky hand.
have landed on the 45-minute mark.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, real quick, we are on borrowed lizard time, as is appropriate because we are designing a game with a time element. Uh, Brandon, are you suggesting that the tasks are getting harder? Like the more wizard things that get unveiled, that
I think so. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
roughly speaking, a target number, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we're doing a D6, just again spitballing, the first one is 3 or above, then it's 4 or above, then 5 or above, then 6 or above, or something.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
So like it changes numerically based on the number of wizard objectives that have been fulfilled.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So that if you fail early on and you have to retry it after the wizard's done something, it's more difficult.
Do you get a bonus for using your lizard skills? Like if
Makes
I can
sense.
use my
That
sticky
makes
tongue to
sense.
do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that anytime you incur mechanical incentives, that you're teaching your players to just always do it, which is fine. You're like, oh yeah,
But
I
I
want
mean,
that
you're gonna
die.
have to narratively figure out how I'm using my sticky tongue to.
Oh, everything. Sticky
Yeah.
tongue, everything. You open doors, you
Right, yeah.
you bow, you introduce yourself with your tongue. It's always there.
Sorry, introduce yourself with your tongue.
Yeah.
Like you're bowing.
I'm
It's
rolling at the red
just a
carpet.
prehensile tale, really. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a bonus to it, like they're never not gonna do it, right?
Do it. That's true.
Okay, so in the interest of time, and it's okay because at the end we're just gonna give feedback anyways. Let's do this. I think I'm ready. I think we can go to break.
Oh
Okay.
shoot. Okay,
and,
early. Okay, but
wasn't that
like
45 minutes? Didn't we
That
get
was
the 45
45 minutes.
Yeah.
we're allowed to have an hour for the. I guess we need the time for the note. Okay. One quick ask. The bonus that we get from using the sticky tongue is it we get to roll a second d6
Sure.
because that's what
Sure.
it is in Goat Crashers.
Sure.
I like that. We can also say that you get to use your special ability once during the game if we want to keep people
Whole
from using
game.
it for
I mean,
everything.
that does feel like the tail thing because it was something I had as a passing thought. Because Anne's like, clearly you can lose your tail, and I'm like, it's like a one or done thing. Do you regrow it like Wolverine,
Or
or
maybe
are all of the powers one use?
no. I love this that everyone has the ability to jettison a limb, and I don't think it has to be tall. I think a limb. Okay.
That is very funny. I do
And
think that it should be one of the powers, or is it just like a
no,
given?
everyone gets
Everyone
it,
is
but you
able
can
to do these fucking
but you can
things.
only do it once because it takes you a whole sleepy night to regrow your limb.
All right. Okay. That's very good.
And whenever you do it, you get one time. That's when you get to roll an extra d6 if you can explain.
So hypothetically, I could lose a limb, use my tongue, and get 3d6, but only once.
Exactly.
Great.
And then also you have to explain which limb you lost and how
Of
you're
course,
going
it can be
to
any
do the
limb.
rest of it.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it can be any fucking limb. We're lizards.
Right.
We're lizards.
All right. I think I'm ready to
Okay.
throw ourselves into this playtest.
Okay.
Let us shout to the dreamy wizard in the sky. Dreamy wizard! Dreamy wizard!
How can
Cast
I
your
help you?
spell.
Bring us to that electro swing. I think the national anthem should be electro swing.
munches
Welcome
moistly.
back, everybody, to the first ever playthrough of Dreamy Wizard and Sneaky Lizards. I've brought you some little guys to inspire you to help paint a mind picture. Wizards and a lizard, and also another lizard, which is, of course, a special kind of lizard, which is frog. Okay. So Grab, do you want to take us away for this? Because you have a
Absolutely. Welcome to Dreamy Wizard and Sneaky Lizards. In it, you are delinquent lizards having a night on the town, doing delinquent lizard stuff when a unfortunate round of one-upmanship and goading leads all of you to break in to the wizard tower. In it is a dreamy wizard, beautiful, probably on drugs, sick wizard drugs, and maybe knock it off, doing something awful. You will have secret objectives, which are generated and passed around and are kind of cute. But then there are the public objectives that we are going to be doing, which is part of the goading. So the initial goading scene, things that delinquent lizards might do. So the way you create your lizard, you have your lizard thing. On our list of lizard things, there's 6. Then you have a color of lizard, of which we have 6. And then you have your lizard felony. So the options, of course, we can randomly generate them or choose them. The possible lizard things that you have: 1, sticky fingers. Sure, makes sense. Plus, it's, it fits into the larceny thing. 2, auto hemorrhaging. So you're able to squirt blood at people. 3, water walking. Sure, it's niche, but it is hilarious, and I love the mental image of it, so we gotta go with it. 4, tongue. Oh no, wait, I skipped one. 4, third eye.
third eye. Wait, what's third eye? This is a psychic lizard?
So, speaking again, as this is lovely, there's only one lizard in the world that has a third eye on the top of its head. It's Satara Tara. It's as old as the dinosaurs. All other lizards of it have kind of died off from its line, and it's really this rudimentary eye that existed hundreds of millions of years ago to kind of let more light into the animal's head. So it's the only one kind of thing that has this. But of course, we're talking about wizards, so like third eye, I mean, it sells itself. So
Question: Is it one species of lizard that can do this, or just one lizard?
moving on. Tongue. You got a tongue. You can do tongue stuff. You already have sticky fingers. Do you need sticky fingers and sticky tongue? I don't know. Remember this for feedback. And then finally, frog. Your lizard thing is that you're a frog. And I think that it is up to the table to kind of define what that is. So yeah, instead of moving on, let's do it. Do you guys want to randomly roll a d6 for it, or do you want to pick one?
I want to randomly roll.
Yeah, old school. Brandon, of course, wants to roll. What about you, Anne? Do you want to pick one?
I want to roll.
All right, I will.
I don't want the same one as Brennan, so I want Brennan to roll first.
I got water walking, which is awesome.
I got third eye, which is awesome.
I got tongue. Yeah.
The dice gods are with us, everyone.
Yes.
I'm a little disappointed. None of us are a frog, but that's okay. I think that out there one day someone will play this game where somebody's a frog.
If you play this game and you're a frog, you have to tell me. Otherwise, you'll go to lizard jail again.
You'll go to lizard jail and you'll get
back
beat
to
up.
lizard jail.
You'll go back to lizard jail. Next, you have your color. So your color of lizard is either purple, yellow, frog. Shit, I fucked up the joke already. Purple, yellow, red, blue, rainbow, or frog. You were frog colored. Let's roll, everybody.
So funny.
I'm rainbow, which I think makes sense for the third eye thing.
I'm yellow.
I'm blue.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. I'm a rainbow lizard with a third eye. And then finally, you have your lizard felony. We're delinquent lizards. And of course, we only do lizard crimes because we're lizards. So, of course, the options are lizard larceny, lizard arson, lizard embezzlement, lizard grand theft auto, lizard cybercrime, and lizard fraud. They're all very good options. I'm gonna take my tiny little die and I'm gonna see what my lizard felony is. Oh, lizard fraud!
Lizard fraud, baby.
Oh god.
I am a lizard cyber criminal.
Oh my god!
Lizard Grand Theft Auto.
All right.
Nice.
All right,
I
and
got
you're
a
gonna
big
have
tongue
to
and I stole a car.
stole a car. Maybe it is. Again, I don't want to tell you how to play your lizard. Maybe it is one of those things where just like you stole a car and we don't explain it. We don't explain why there's cars or just whatever. Because it's so grounded that's kind of the joke, right? It feels very Fast and Furious, like we're selling DVD players and stealing cars, and then we go
Yes.
back to like being lizards or whatever. It's all you. I don't want to tell you to play your lizard.
Yeah,
All right.
I stole a fucking Corvette.
Okay. All right. So my lizard is named Balthazar. I have a
Nice.
third eye. I'm rainbow, and I went to lizard jail for lizard fraud. I think I don't know. I had a lizard psychic business, and I cheated on my taxes. Lizard tax evasion? Is that?
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Lizard
right.
tax evasion is very good.
My lizard is Leonard,
Leonard.
who is water walking yellow lizard who committed cyber crime.
I think you got to talk about your crime. Like, what was your cyber crime? Is it like hackers?
What are
where
you
you're
in
like,
for?
Yeah,
you were
I-
a
I
we have
was-
to do
I
what
was-
are you in for? What are
I
you
was
in for?
whistling over the phone lines and managed to
Fuck yeah.
steal.
You were
know,
freaking?
Yeah, I was freaking.
Lizard freaking. Lizard freaking. Again, I feel like would be a better title for this game, and maybe we'll do it next month. Next episode, we'll assign lizard freaking.
Oh my god.
And Anne, tell us your lizard, their name, and what are they in for?
Hey, I'm Larf.
Larf.
Larf, the blue tongue lizard. I'm all blue, baby. Inside, outside, tongue side, underside. It's all blue. And I'm in here because I stole a fucking car. I took a retired man's Corvette and I drove it into the pond, and now it is a home to a coral reef.
Bravo. Bravo, Anne, you've
It
earned
was
your stripes.
joyriding to I'm not like selling them or anything. It's just joyriding. It's for
Yeah.
the love of the game.
It's the only way you can do it. It's much more delinquent.
Yeah,
Much more
it
lizard.
is much more delinquent. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I don't know how we're gonna separate this. That's fine. We're all gonna give it to Jen. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna come up with 2 secret goals. These are things that eventually, once we have them, we don't get to know about them, and this is separate from the kind of goading that we're gonna do later. It's kind of cute, kind of whimsical. I wasn't able to generate a bunch. It might be get wet, or line up 3 gumdrops, or pet a cat, or light something on fire. The goal of this is that you can't initiate it, and so you're kind of like passive aggressively moving around, but it's a success. We want everyone to achieve these things. If this part is not competitive, because then we're gonna dive into the thing and like goad each other into doing fucked up shit. So I don't know how to do a digital hat, but that's fine. I think I'm just gonna like write one and send one to Brennan, and then Brennan send one.
I write one and send one to Anne.
Yeah, and Anne, you send one to me. So we'll have 3 that we can just kind of flip up. I doubt we'll get that far. Maybe we'll have one. One will happen.
Okay, wait. I'm sending you one.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent it on. I'm sending it on Discord. I have another one. It's also whimsical.
Okay, the whimsical one. Think of your second one, which that's just going to be the thing that the wizard does. So we're gonna have 3 that gets put down. We can do it in the chat of our video chat here.
Okay. So chat.
And
On
we're just
screen
gonna have to
can't see
assume
it.
that we've not we've not seen them. It's fine. This is just a play test. We're getting it done.
Step 1, sit on rock. That's the thing. Is like you want the goals to be attainable because they're just lizard stuff.
Yeah, it's lizard stuff.
Whimsical lizard little guy energy.
Okay.
So for our goading scene, we establish, because again we're working this as a GM-less game. So our opening scene is where we are doing delinquent stuff, and we're gonna start one-upping each other. So we go around finishing these details until we've kind of created our scene. So Anne,
Yep.
where are we? Where is the setting for our
We're down at the creek.
We're down at the creek. Okay.
Yeah.
And Brandon, what are we doing? What are we doing at the creek?
We're, drinking some 40s.
40s. Oh hell yeah.
Lizard delinquent shit.
And what starts our fight? I think that
there's only one left, and we're just trying to decide who's gonna get it.
No, I think the last one breaks. I think that I think that it's getting handed off, and what's your name? Schmarf? What's
Larf?
Larf with an L. I think
LARF.
Larf.
It's a family name. I don't know why you're being really disrespectful.
I am. I'm being extremely disrespectful. It's because I'm a delinquent.
Yeah.
Larf is handing the last 40 to Leonard, and I bump into them, and it falls and breaks. And so now there's no 40, and it's not clear whose fault it is. It feels like it's everyone's fault. We're all blaming each other. So then, Anne. So what have we heard? What is general knowledge, kind of like the rumor? What do we know about the Wizard Tower? Because kind of off in the distance, at the edge of the creek, we can see the tower. What is something that like our lizard community, or maybe the delinquent lizards, tell each other about the Wizard Tower?
It's the tallest structure in the world, and no lizards ever climb to the top.
Okay, all right. This seems good. We're creating and then what have you heard personally, Leonard, is in the Wizard Tower?
Definitely some stuff that lizards don't normally get a hold of. So like clothes.
That's even better than a car.
Exactly.
And then what's happening outside it that's totally new? It is drawing all the clouds and lightning from the outside area.
Yeah.
They're like getting sucked in, and we can all see that. It's something visually that we can all see.
Mm-hmm.
We already, have been told or known, like when we were younger, more innocent delinquent lizards, told that it was the largest structure in the world and no lizard had crawled it. Leonard personally has been told there's clothes inside, and we can all see that it's there. So
it's so tall, it hits the clouds.
It hits the clouds.
And so maybe it's holding the clouds up. I don't know. I'm a lizard.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the bend. We have 6 possible lizard larcenies, lizard crimes.
Yes.
And so we're gonna go around and tell each other that they need to do it in order to prove themselves, because they're You're a poser lizard.
Shh.
Hell
God.
yeah. A lot of setup. Okay, good for the feedback at the end.
Yes.
And goad somebody.
Okay. Hey. Hey, Leonard. I bet that you could not even repair a single garment in the lizard tower.
Oh
you
yeah.
I bet you couldn't repair even the tiniest little hole.
Oh yeah. I'll show you. I'll go in there and I'll fix all of those garments.
And
That
then
lizard won't have a single hole in his garments.
Where's his tail gonna go, Leonard?
Isn't
You
there a
schmuck!
sleeve?
This is why all our alcohol ends up in the creek.
that was our last 40.
All right.
Now you goad somebody.
I'm gonna
Brennan.
go. You Balthazar. I bet you couldn't go in there and tell that wizard what's what. You couldn't tell him that lizards are better than wizards.
Oh, you bet I can. I could use my third eye and tell him from here, but I just don't want to.
It's better to do it in person. Really let him know what's up.
You think you're so hot stealing that Corvette? I
I
bet
do,
you couldn't.
actually.
I bet you couldn't steal the wizard's nose off his face.
I could steal his yes too. I'd take him, get a matching set.
Ooh, this is good. Yeah, I think it's yeah. This is sweet. Like adding something else. Like I could do that, and then you add it on top.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the energy of like you keep going further, but I think that's hard to maintain.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
I think
feedback, Graham. We're playing.
I'm thinking out loud. I know. All right, so we're in the wizard tower.
Yeah.
We've done it. We've made it. So Anne,
Yeah.
what is something that you see in the tower?
So I think we open the door to this impossibly tall lizard tower, and we have to like crane it open because we're little. Actually, we don't open it. We find a crack or something because it's
Great.
there, and it's not just like has some clothes. It is like full of racks and racks of clothing. Like I'm thinking it's like a costume, like a backstage situation.
Yeah,
With, like
yeah.
Yeah.
costumes on racks and like everywhere, and they're so tall, and some of them are like can't imagine what body this would fit.
Nice.
Brennan, what is something that we hear?
You hear the sound of someone chopping things at a counter in a kitchen.
Hell yeah. Straight horror stuff. What is something we smell? We smell cooking lizard.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We smell the smell of cooked lizard, which we all know well. What was something we feel, Anne, or Larf?
Okay, so there is like, I'm cheating. It's two things. One, that there's a lot of heat coming from the area where the chopping's happening because that feels right. But two, the ground and the walls are like really like it's like sandstone. Like it's good gripping. You know, like
Good gripping is going on the list.
it's good gripping.
It's good gripping. Oh my god. Leonard, what is something we taste?
We can taste the electricity in the air.
Yeah. Excellent. And these are all senses, and so clearly we need a sixth one, which is I've written down something I sixth sense. There's lizard ghosts everywhere.
Nice.
There's
with your third eye. You can
I could third eye. My third eye. We're currently being haunted by lizard ghosts. Okay, so each of us has a secret objective.
I wasn't given a secret objective.
Oh yeah, how do I send that to you?
You can send it to me, Brennan.
Wait, that's the opposite of secret. No,
I
just put it in
know.
the chat and just Graham, don't look.
Okay. I want to look.
Do, 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 do,
There you
do,
go.
do. This
All
is
right.
very
So
good.
so
10 out
we
of
we
10.
all have a something we've been goaded to do that is public, and we have something that is a secret objective, but we can't like initiate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I've always
Um,
wanted to do secretly deep down inside. That's
right.
a personal goal.
Yeah, it's a personal goal. Yeah. It's something that you know, a more emotionally vulnerable lizard might admit to their
Not
friends.
us.
Not
Not
us. No, we're some toxic lizards. All right, so we're there. There's clothes everywhere, and I'm tearing it, and I say, "Larf, these clothes are too high. How are we gonna get up there?"
Okay. I can I try and repel with my tongue?
I think you should.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think we're only gonna do one scene, so I should point out that once per scene you can get an extra die by losing one of your limbs.
I don't
I
want to
didn't
lose my
say
tongue.
I didn't say that in the setup. It's part of the rules. Rules is written. I can't argue with that. So
Okay, so what I'm gonna try and do is, because it's so tall in here and there's so many things, and I'm looking for some real specific stuff, like a guy with eyes and a nose and ears. So I need to get a vantage point. So I think that I'm gonna try and like grappling hook my tongue to go around one of the bars of the clothing racks and then Tarzan my way up. I not just to the top of the clothing rack. I'm gonna try and do a Tarzan swing because the wall's so grippy. I think if I play this right, I could get like really fucking high on that wall, you know?
yeah.
Okay, so
So
I
you get a die,
I guess only one, a two because I'm using
and
my
then
tongue.
2 for using your thing. And do you want to lose a limb?
No, I like my limbs. I need those.
All right.
Okay.
Let's say a three and above for the first scene.
I got a 6, baby.
All right.
Nice.
So then narrate your success.
Okay, so exactly that. I go like, my blue tongue extends it around the clothing rack, and it's got like real showgirl outfits there. There are ostrich feathers everywhere, and I don't even hesitate. I'm not distracted by some flashy things. I know what I'm here for, and so I start to swing, and I kind of like to build momentum until finally I get so much like a kid going over the swing set where I can unfurl my tongue and slingshot myself high into the air on the wall so I can get a view of the whole room and trying to figure out where the heck that wizard is so I can steal his nose
And his ears.
and his ears. I'll take those too.
All right, Leonard. What are you gonna try and do?
I'm gonna try and climb up into the clothes rack for sure. See what is going on with these costumes.
Too bad there's no water.
It's true. There is nobody's described any water.
That's-
So
There's certainly water in the kitchen.
That's
I mean,
true.
we gotta get
In
to the
sink.
kitchen.
In the sink.
Is it too early to lose limbs? I don't know.
No, yeah, it's not.
Never too early to lose a limb. Remember that?
So yeah, I'm gonna get into the kitchen and cross the sink. Yep. So that I can
Can
get
I-
a good look at whatever shabby robe the wizard is wearing while
Great.
he's cooking.
Great. This sounds like a single D6 to me.
It does sound like a single D6.
All right, can you get a 3 or above? Is it a coin
No,
flip?
'cause, if you're walking across
I'm
water.
walking across the water in the sink. So
Oh, look at that. We've summoned some water.
yeah.
I was gonna give you that the whole kitchen was flooded.
Ooh,
But-
no, snake eyes. I do not do it.
Oh no! What goes wrong?
You're drowning.
Yeah, I think my water walking didn't work, and I sank into
Yeah,
this
I think
thing.
you sink in, and the dreamy wizard is like just out. Like I think that like the hand comes in and is doing something weird in the water and like pushes you underneath, and like you can't water walk your way out of it.
It's that scene in The Little Mermaid with the
Oh sure,
Sebastian.
yeah. Chasing the French chef who is voiced by Odo.
Oh no.
Real
Really?
real fact. That's right. The French chef in Little Mermaid is voiced by Odo.
That's crazy because Odo isn't even from Earth.
I
How
know,
could he be
huh?
French?
Neither the French. Funny enough.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna try to get up there, but I get lost in like a bunch of sort of holiday decorations. There's
Yes.
tinsel everywhere and plastic sort of polar bears. They're about the size of me. There's wrapping everywhere, and so I'm going to try and use my third eye to ride the ghosts of the Christmas decorations. They're from Christmas pasts. And I'm going to lose my third eye. I'm going to lose a limb. And the limb that I'm going to lose is my third eye. I'm just going to plop right out of my head. I do get a 5, and I lose my
Nice.
third eye. And I think a ghost enters into my head. It pops my eye out. It rolls out in front of the polar bear that now comes alive. It's a little like possessed plastic polar bear that's now coming with me. And I say, "Oh, I remember you. You remind me of my cellmate from Lizard Jail."
Not Lizard Jail.
Not Lizard
I'm
Jail.
never going back.
All right, I think we call it there because we
Sure.
did so much setup. Okay, so we've done it. We've the first ever play of Dreamy Wizard
Woo!
and Sneaky Lizards.
Yeah.
And so one piece of feedback each, something that you would change about the rules or procedure, something
Also,
that went
chat.
well.
You're allowed as well.
Yeah, chat, please. You don't have to be a Patreon from Patreon / all my friends or stories, but it couldn't hurt. So I'll go first, and then we'll go around and to Anne, and then end with our illustrious guest. Um, uh, I guess I guess I already alluded to it. Is that I think that because I love the front loading so much of these kinds of things, I worry there were like too many things we were doing. Because of course, like we're gonna play for 20 minutes. There was all this stuff, but I enjoyed every second of it, which is the thing. Like the moment that Anne said, "I stole a car," like that was we were playing the game, right? So it wasn't wasting time.
Yeah.
My suggestion for it to change is simply that like in the goading scene you goad and then you have to up the stakes yourself is I think
Yes.
the mechanic. I think that's rules written what I want to do. And what is your one piece of feedback for Dreamy Wizard, Sneaky Lizards? Not enough hot wizard? I don't know.
I'm okay.
It was a trap. I'm
think
sorry.
it was a trap. I think that there should also I want more front loading actually. Because I loved that part. And I would love it if we had a way to like generate the dreamy wizard too.
Mm.
Because I felt like once we got to the tower, I wanted more guidance of like what's
Yeah,
there. So I think even if we could just like a couple traits of wizard, that would be really fun to get it started,
great.
and then still give me more things to riff off of. And then I felt like once I freaking loved the beginning of that game. That was S tier to me. But then once we were in it, I was like a little unclear. And this is me being less familiar with GM-less games of like, I don't know what I can and can't do. So
Totally.
maybe like more rules there for me.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Brennan, you are our wonderful guest. Thank you for being with us. What is your piece of feedback for Dreamy Wizard and Sneaky Lizards?
I'm going to expand a little bit on what Anne said because I feel like, yeah, once we were in the tower and doing actions, the problem is the actions were too nebulous and undefined as to what was going to happen if you succeeded or failed. So I think you need to have that figured out before you're making a roll. so that we know basically what the outcome is going to be, because it seemed like we were spinning our wheels a little bit there.
I love the idea. Okay, here's an idea. Hi, I'm still designing. What if we added like a goading mechanic to the thing? You're like, I'm going to try and do
Yeah.
this. One person's going to try and goad you to do something more instead.
Yes.
And then the other person's like, but if you fail, here's what's going to happen.
I like
think
that.
that's fun.
Yeah, that's great. Is it more through lines, right? Like what
Yes.
I want to see, would love to see in games and games that I'm playing as well as designing, is it like, okay, we're going to the front and then we never go again. Like having that be a through line is a very, very smart.
Also,
Yep.
just like if you're trying to think, if you've ever been in one of these kinds of friend groups, I hope you haven't. But if you have,
If you've ever been a toxic lizard, call
If
this
you've
number.
ever-
It's appearing on the
you've
screen
ever-
now.
Crime Stoppers. It's
Yeah. Chat, please go ahead and do ! Crime Stoppers and you'll get the number to call.
You won't. There's nothing there. But I think that like the idea is like, yeah, it never fucking stops. There's no peace. Like you'll
No
never do
peace.
something cool enough to get you street cred for more than 10 minutes.
Right. That's incredible.
Nice. I like
Um
that.
yeah, Brennan, thank you so much for being here with us. Is there anything that you'd like to repeat plug here at the end? Maybe we can get your headband out for it if necessary.
Yeah, I'll mention my game Teenage Ninja Fighting School, which is coming out next year, and I'm going to be at PAX Unplugged running it. So if you're going to be there, come by the Hedron room, which is where I'm going to be at.
Incredible. I've been Graham. I'm a lizard. I went to wizard jail. I've been keeping it real. I'm also going to be at PAX Unplugged, but for only one day, running Skyer, the 60-person mega game that I am co-designing and will be running. That is Friday. If you look for MythWorks Skyer, SCIRE, there's the tickets are going fast. They're like less than a third gone. It's gonna be insane. Come hang out, play. It's gonna be awesome. Wonderful Spark. Will you lead us
Hey.
out?
I'm Anne. I live here. And I'm not going to PAX because y'all need to settle down there, okay?
We're trying. We're trying right
Yeah.
now, actually.
Mhm.
I believe in
Today
you.
was our attempt to settle down.
I believe in you. Maybe next year. And I make TTRPG stuff, shows, yappery, mostly talking. I'm doing a lot of work right now in actual play preservation. Because my side hustle as a librarian, day job, the one that pays me money. So and digital collection management and long-term preservation of digital material. So that's something I'm really excited about. If you're excited about that, let me know. And then the other thing is that I'm hosting, in addition to this show, I host panels about tabletop role-playing games here on Twitch. And our next one coming up next week, next Friday, is about designing your first TTRPG. So of course it is, right? Because if you are 4/3 of a game designer now, maybe we can help you out. And on that note, I hope you all have a beautiful day and you go do a lizard crime because it doesn't count if you're tiny. That's true. Goodbye.
Lizard Austin.
Lizard Austin.